When I told you we'd be making more episodes in 2022, Baby's feeling inspired. Baby being me, Seth. Welcome. I meant it. We're putting out a lot of episodes lately and almost too many. Hopefully you guys are catching up with what we're putting out. There's a lot of news happening with acquisitions, with state of plays for Gran Turismo 7. Hopefully you had a chance to go check that out. And now Ghostwire Tokyo. I've been very busy. We still have a taste cast coming out this weekend, so look forward to that. Because, of course, we got to talk about game releases for February. As you guys already know, there's a lot of bangers coming out this month. All right, so this is a TLG Reacts for the Ghostwire Tokyo showcase. It's going to be shown here in about 15 minutes. I originally was going to stream this, but I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I figured it'd just be better just to record it, get my thoughts on it, and then move on with my life, I guess. Gonna be a little hard though, because I'm very hyped for Ghostwire Tokyo. I've been very hyped ever since it was announced. The teaser we got looked really cool. The gameplay we're seeing right now is the prior gameplay reveal that they showed, which looks awesome. You get this cool first-person paranormal, crazy hand magic, very Japanese looking kind of, well, no, it looks modern. I was going to say sci-fi, but it looks very modern game that just we have no answers for, and I kind of don't want to get them, but I also do. But we're going to watch the presentation. It might be a state of play. I'm not sure. They just did a state of play, so it'd be crazy if it's back-to-back. But regardless, it's going to be on the PlayStation YouTube, and it's a showcase, so we'll be watching, getting our thoughts out on it. Hopefully you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think as well. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for really anything Tango Gameworks does. They did a great job with the criminally underrated Evil Within series. Evil Within 2 is so good. I loved it. So whatever these guys do, I am there. Although I heard a rumor Shinji Mikami is leaving after this game, which will suck. But, you know, whatever he does next, I will look forward to wherever he does it. But, yeah, big fan of what they've been doing, and this is looking awesome. We're getting a lot of the horror that we kind of expect, a lot of the crazy zaniness that we also expect, especially from Shinji Mikami, the fucking legend. Yeah, I just can't wait to get my hands on this game. I'm really looking forward to this presentation, and I'm hoping we get not too much, but some idea of story, what's going on, who are we playing as, and what can we look forward to gameplay-wise. Of course, I want to see more gameplay, but I want a little bit of info on what kind of gameplay we're going to be getting here. Obviously, it's first person. Obviously, it's some kind of action, but I'm not seeing you holding a gun. I'm seeing a lot of hand stuff, and so that changes things up a bit in terms of what we should expect from the gameplay loop of this game. Is it going to be set up like Evil Within 2, where you're walking around these small segmented open areas doing random missions, also maintaining a main story while fighting all of these Oni, these creepy paranormal things? Hopefully we find out a little bit of info. I like to go into my games least amount of info as possible, but yeah. Anyway, I'm already super hyped for this game. I will be picking up day one already, but so this isn't really going to serve as getting even more hyped. It might, but you're not going to get me any further or closer to purchasing this game than I already am. So very excited and hoping to hear about what we can look forward to with this game. And yeah, let's skip forward to the presentation. All right, Ghostwire Tokyo, February 2022 official showcase for the PS5. Let's do this. Use some sound, thank you. That's pretty cool. Shooting a fireball and then exploding it. This stream quality looks like shit though.
皆さんこんにちは。ゴーストワイヤー東京ディレクターの木村健二です。単語ゲームワークス一度皆さんにゴーストワイヤーのゲームプレイとストーリーをさらに深く紹介できるのを大変嬉しく思っています。
Welcome to Ghostwire Tokyo, a supernatural action-adventure thriller set in an eerie, haunting vision of Tokyo, with explosive first-person combat and dangerous monsters at its core. After nearly all of Tokyo's population mysteriously vanishes, the city is flooded with supernatural creatures.
Slender Man. Clock Tower.
Our story begins here, in the fallout of the Vanishing. You awake in the deserted streets of Tokyo, with an unknown voice inside your head and strange, elemental powers coursing through your veins.
Ain't waking up like that.
Possessed by a mysterious spirit named KK, who has his own agenda, you'll need to work together to unravel the truth
It's
behind
me,
the
KK.
disappearances and save the city from this twisted nightmare. In Ghostwire Tokyo, you'll harness an arsenal of powerful abilities through a mystic art known as ethereal weaving,
Ooh, that's cool.
channeling raw ether, such as wind, fire, and water. As the story unfolds, you'll learn to upgrade and master these abilities based on your play style, incorporating powerful choreographs
So this is a fucking Japanese reboot of Hexen?
and perfectly timed blocks, all to devastating effect.
Love the animations. They look so good.
Alongside your abilities, you'll have a range of more traditional and mystical tools at your disposal.
This looks so
Traversal
dope.
and exploration are a central part of Ghostwire Tokyo. And with the Tengu ability, players can grapple and maneuver through the city with ease.
God damn. You can do that.
Areas of dense fog not only harbor dark energy that drains your health, but are
Love the
infested
visual
with
style.
deadly paranormal creatures. To clear these infected areas, you'll need to cleanse corrupted torii gates scattered throughout the city.
So Far Cry-esque.
And by freeing untethered souls, you'll acquire experience to upgrade your ethereal abilities. Throughout Tokyo, you'll discover strange distortions in reality known as Utena spaces, where time and space themselves cannot be trusted.
Okay, I lied. I'm
The
more
only
hyped
way
for
to
this game
complete
than I
your
already was.
mission is to power through them. In this video, we want to bring together these mechanics to show you the world's first extended gameplay preview of Ghostwire Tokyo. We pick up at a moment where Akito and KK have been separated, leaving Akito with only his wits and traditional weapons.
Keto and KK, dude, that's cute.
Akito
Should be a
must
show.
track the spirit down.
Can you like legit stealth though? Like, does that have good stealth
Sneak
mechanics?
attacks
It
and
seems
core
like you can sneak
grabs
up on people.
are a great way to clear your path without attracting unwanted attention.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to play this. It's like a refreshing fucking FPS. I mean, it's just an FPS, but like what they're doing with like the abilities and the animations and what you can like actually shoot at people, almost like traps and stuff, is so cool looking. And it's got stealth. He's got a cool over-the-shoulder bag. I got one of those too for my camera shit. So, samesies, bro. That's never good.
遅えんだよ、ノロマナ。
助けに来るって分かってたような口ぶりだな。
助け？何様のつもりだ？俺の力が必要だから来た。そういうことだろ。
で、来るんだろ一緒に。
人に物を頼む態度じゃねえな。
頼んではいない。取引だ。
The facial mocapping and acting is actually much better than I expected.
後悔すんなよ。
Ooh, your buddy getting in you in a smoke mist form. That's gotta hurt. I love how weird
お
this
前の
is.
連れか？
仲良くしてやってくれよ。
仕方ねえな。遊んでやる。
I like their
Now that
dynamic
you're
too.
reunited with KK, you can use his powers again and gain access to devastating supercharged attacks.
It's pretty devastating, it seems.
From now on, as you fight, you'll charge your synergy with KK. At full charge, you can enter wire-in mode to boost your powers.
Damn. That was cool.
To grapple between buildings, you'll need to latch on to the nearest Tengu yokai. These creatures are not only the fastest way to get around, but they also open a new dimension to the city. The corrupted Torii Gate is just ahead. Cleanse it to clear out some of the sinister
motherfucker
fog
just
throughout
showing
the
up.
city.
Yeah, I heard you like being on rooftops. Me too. Funny running into you here. It's funny because it doesn't. I mean, maybe later you get some mobility moves, but it seems like that block really matters because it doesn't seem like he's really bouncing around a whole lot. I mean, that's how I would play, but it's kind of cool that you just have a shield, so when people shoot shit at you, just
As you progress,
block it
your
and shoot
powers will
back.
grow. And with many enemy archetypes to fight, you'll need to
Just
evolve your
sitting on
abilities
the
and
edge, that's
strategies to take on these supernatural threats.
Mostly because I like the variety. It's not just aimless AIs walking around, just like waiting for you to show up. And we are seeing that, but I like that they added some visual flair to the enemies waiting for you. That was fucking sick.
Explore the city, and you'll also find other tools and weapons, like these talismans, to expand your combat options.
That's like the trap type thing that he threw earlier. The hand stuff's really cool. They did a really fucking good job with it. Bye.
Using spectral vision, you're able to sense visitors and other points of interest as you make your way through Tokyo.
Apparently. It's so cool looking. The fucking detail of the city. It's not just a flat area, like it's actually like hilly and different kinds of buildings and they're all detailed. It's fucking sick. I love all the, I'm gonna keep saying this, I love all the visual effects. They're so good looking. They're fresh. That spin attack he was doing, that little kick, dude.
初公開のゴーストワイヤー東京プレイ映像楽しんでい
It's
た
a
だ
lot
け
better
まし
when
た
it
でしょう
wasn't
か。
fucking in German.
本日ご紹介したのは本作のほんの一部です。まだまだお見せしていない要素がたくさんありますので楽しみにお待ちください。ゴーストワイヤー東京は3月25日発売予定で
March
す。
25th, dude? Holy shit. We got Gran Turismo March 4th. This March 25th. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna get that. I need this Shinobi outfit. At first I was thinking like, well, why does it really matter about what you're wearing? 'Cause it's first person, but at the same time, it seems like in the cutscenes you're seeing what's going on here.
The ディレクターの木村健二です。
柳正俊と申します。
キャラクターデザイナ
Ending
ーの
this.
平
My
島
bad.
です
Jesus Christ.
純也と申します。
村越卓と申します。
プログラマーの奥川剛です。
Those masks aren't doing anything.
でちょっと難易度高めの質問で、
Oh, to finish my thought,
Ghostwire
it seems like in the cutscenes you're seeing your guy
一言で
and what he's
表
wearing,
すと
so the
何
outfit
で
makes
しょう
sense.
どうぞ。
難しいな。
ちょっと難しいんですけど、
いちごのショートケーキですね。
その心は。
いちごのショートケーキって日本の日の丸のデザインから発想されてて、実は日本製のもので、日本のスタジオで日本が舞台のゲーム、誰にでも愛されるゲームっていうところで、甘いところもあったり酸っぱいところもあったりっていうところで、いちごのショート
Find
ケー
some
キ
sweet and tangy parts in this game.
イメー
That
ジで
the
す。
tangy game works.
はい。じゃあ続いて一言で表すと何でしょう。
ゴーストワイヤーを一言で表すと、パラノーマルかなって私は思いますね。
Sure.
本
That's
当
a
に一
good
言
one.
で言うんだったらリアル東京っていう感じですね。
I would describe it as wild. Wild looking.
世界に関しては、現実の東京をこう感じれるそのリアリティを出すっていう方向性なんですけど、そうすることによって不思議な現象だったり、すごく奇妙な敵だったりっていうのが、際立つ世界なんじゃないかなと。
ゴーストワイヤーという名前が指す通りですね、ワイヤーというのが一つの大事な要素っていう風になってます。でワイヤーを使ってさまざまなアクションをして、敵をしばき倒す、そこのところの気持ちよさっていうところを大事にして詰めてみてるっていう形です。
タンって結構そのホラーゲームばっかり作ってきて、今回アクションアドベンチャーっていうジャンルで、音作りとしてはどういうところが結構作り変わってくるかなって、それを聞きたいんだけど、どうぞ。
ホラーだとユーザーの心理をこう絞り上げるみたいな、締め付けるみたいな、そういう生理的なところまで入っていくような音色をチョイスすることが多いんですけど、今回のアクションアドベンチャーだとプレイヤーにもっとヒロイックになってボスに挑んでもらいたいとか、好奇心を持って街中を探検してもらいたいみたいな、そういうポジティブな心境になってほしくて、そういうところを狙ってサウンドをチョイスしていったかなっていうところはありますね。
I feel like a lot of the stuff they're showing is just like right on the game,
私なら彼女を救ってやれる。
which I would really appreciate.
ゴーストワイヤーを作る上ですごく影響を受けたゲームとかアニメ漫画と
No, it's 100% original. I've never seen anything in my
お
life.
聞かせくださ
I
い。
am the best creator ever.
ですかね。昔の妖怪とか幽霊とか書いてあるじゃないですか。
ゲーテ
Okay.
の戯曲のファウスト、
ソラリス、
クランプさんの X とか、東京バビロンとかコミックとか、
コニー・ウィリス先生の航路。
今回やっぱり和楽器を使うことが多かったので、日本の音楽は相当聴きましたね。雅楽のアルバムだったり、能の舞台だったりとか。
あと最後が瀬名秀明先生のブレインバレー。
後半僕はあんまりそこまで本に詳しくないんでさっぱりついていけなかったですけど。
Believe it.
バトルのシステムや、演出表現、等ですごくこうアピールしたいことがあればどうぞ。
ゴーストワイヤー東京は手の力っていうのが非常に重要な要素になっていて、
Love it.
手の力を使って風の印だったりですとか、水の印ですとか、炎の攻撃、こういったものをですね駆使しながら困難に立ち向かっていって
I can't
楽
tell
しん
you
で
how
もらえたら
exciting
な
it
っていうふう
is
に
to
思って
see
おり
a
ます。
first-person shooter.
好みによっていろんな属性
Essentially,
の
I mean, they
武器
call
を
it
使
action
って
adventure.
プレイできるっていう
Technically,
のは
could be.
すご
It's
い
also
面
first
白いか
person.
なと思ってますね。
You're shooting
ハンドアクションの
fireballs, so I'm gonna say
構造が
first
すご
person
く
shoot
か
as
っこよ
well.
くできてて、
But
それも
it's
結構
really
その
cool
他の
to
ゲー
see
ムとは
somebody
違う
dive into that
戦い
realm
方
without
かっこ
bringing
よさにつながってて、
M4s,
個人は作
M16s,
ってる間に
shotguns, pistols, just the
めっちゃ
normal
気に
fare
入って
you'd
る
assume.
感じです
Which
よね。
I have no problem with that stuff. I love
宣
FPSs,
伝になる
but
なこれ。ダメだ。
just getting something different is a treat. It's a real treat. It's a rare treat.
この作品を作ってて、一番大変だったなこと。
ノンリニアのゲームっていうのが制作が初めてで、
東京
That's what I was wondering about if it's going to be like open. It seems like it
プレイ
is.
ヤーは自由にやる系なので、
Yeah, okay.
それをどうやって
They dabbled with that
み
with
たいな
Evil
ところ
Dead
は
2.
すごく苦労しましたね。
どうしたらこう良くなるかとかがもう全部手探りの状態からスタートだったんで、
やっぱりゴーストワイヤーって今全部で2200のレベルと数十万数百万のオブジェクトがあって、それを読み込んで捨てたりとかっていう処理をしないといけないんですけど、そこの処理がやっぱり一番ネックになってて、そこをハードが解決してくれたりとか、僕らで最適化したりとかっていうところがいつも困難だけどやりがいがあって、しかもそれが表現につながってるっていうところだと思います。
ぶっちゃけ幽霊とか超常現象とか信じますか？また見たことあったりしたら教えてください。
幽霊は基本的に全く信じてないですね。
幽霊自体は信じたいけど、そんなに超常現象を経験したことがないので、
I love ghost stories. I want to hear them all.
幽霊とか
If you got ghost stories, let me know in the comments. Tell me your best ghost story.
超常現象を遭遇したことはないんですけど、いたらいいなと思うし、見てみたいなと思います。
マジで？
超常現象としてはあんまりないんですけど、
If I saw a ghost in real life, I'd be like, well, everything's different. My life has changed forever now.
とかに追われたりとかすることが結構あるんで。
Existence is not what I thought it was.
やっぱ見たい。
会いたい。ちょっとした芸能人とか有名人に会った感じ。
それより嬉しいかもしれないですね。
それより嬉しい。じゃあ今度機会があったら幽霊のサインでももらってください。ゴーストワイ東京でズバリ個人的に一押しだっていうのがあったら教えてください。
ストーリーと世界観です。
はい、簡潔でした。ありがとうございます。同じくどうぞ。
一番の売りはやっぱパラノーマル表現、いろんなのがあるんですけど、怖いのからかっこいいのからちょっと笑っちゃうようなものまであるんですけど、いろんな印象的なパラノーマル表現が一番の売りかなと思います。
Hell yeah. That thing's fucking wild.
やっぱり三上さんの月光のピアノプレイだと思います。
あれちょっと社内いじめじゃないのあれ。
His version of
喜んでいただけてるありがとうございます。はい。じゃあ
今回プレイステーション5で
learned how to play that one time, and I got like pretty far into it. But the further you get into that song part gets, it really makes you appreciate the dexterity of
実際気づかずにゲ
much
ーム中のオブジェクトとか蹴っ飛ばして倒しちゃったりしてガチャーンと音がしたりすると本当に自分のうちのものが壊れたんじゃないかってちょっと振り返ってしまうぐらいのリアルさがありまして、そこはすごく今回セールスポイントとして一押しなのかなと思いますね。
やっぱり 4K で HDR でレイトレースをオンにして、本当に高精細で綺麗な映画今見れてて、しかもそれがその 4K HDR レイトレーシングっていうのがこのゴーストワイヤーのちょっと濡れた路面で色鮮やかな夜の渋谷の街を表現するっていうのにすごいマッチしてるんで、そこは今まで見たことない体験をすることができるのかなと思います。
とにかく気持ちよさとか楽しさってところを中心に作っています。
本当にうまくできてるんじゃないかなっていうのは本当に思います。
新たな始まりの時だ。
Kind of new age though. You guys don't really seem to get a lot going on.
ありがとうございます。こんなに喋んなかったの初めてだね俺。
March 25th. Bro, you guys are sitting right next to each other with basically fucking feeding troughs on your face. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You guys are full of shit. All right, well, that was the presentation, and pretty much said everything I thought as it happened, but going over real fast. Hold on, let me see if this is the best quality, because that stream was not as good as I should have waited, but I was like, I'm here, I might as well just fucking record this episode right now. I'm really excited. I don't want to wait all day to fucking watch this shit. So my thoughts, this game is looking better than I thought it looked already, and I was already very hyped on it. The visual style is awesome. It's very Japanese, and I love that. The visual style in Tokyo looks awesome, met with the paranormal weird zaniness of the enemy types. Is a really cool and refreshing take. on a game where you walk around and shoot shit. The acting is a lot better than I thought it'd be. The mocapping, the storytelling, it seems like they're taking it serious, which I really appreciate. Enemy design is really cool. Kind of reminds me of, it's very Japanese. It kind of reminds me of like Persona and stuff like that. Really weird, off-putting enemies. Not necessarily like really aggressively scary looking, but like, whoa, that's kind of weird. I better fucking shoot a fireball at that. The attacks you're doing, I think, are awesome. It's like, it really sells the game. Like, the rest of it looks great. This whole game could exist and you could just be holding a gun and shooting things, and I'd want to play it. But they went they went above and beyond, making it a completely different experience where you're casting spells with your hands and doing all these different hand gestures that look fantastic, using that Ghostwire, or the hell they called it, to essentially, vanquish enemies and get XP and use it to grapple, I think they said Tengus, and go to rooftops to get some, mobility. It's really cool. A really fresh take on just a grappling hook. The spells they're casting are really cool looking. The like ethereal block shield move is really cool looking. Looks like it's going to be really useful. The game has some stealth, at the very least we're seeing. I don't know if you're going to be able to spec too much into that, but you can sneak up on people, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes it feels good to just eliminate people without ever having to pull a trigger, or in this case, pull some fingers back to do some crazy hand tricks. The little paper that he threw, you see it in a lot of Japanese stuff, I forget what they're called, to kind of set up an electricity trap, looks awesome. Looks like you're going to have a lot of varied ways to go about combat scenarios. And yeah, it looks like we're getting a mix of open world, which is really cool. Looks like they're going full on into that. They've dabbled before, but not to this extent. But it does seem like there's some linear areas as well, which will be better for presenting a more interesting experience when it comes to storytelling. Evil Within 2 had a lot of linear areas, but then also had some open areas. But when they wanted to give you an experience, you can't really do that well in open areas. They would have you go into a building, and in there it would be set up more like a linear experience, which is really smart design. Really good job in that department. The game looks great graphically. It's a very clean looking game, very smooth looking game. Frame rate looks great. The ray tracing, the puddles, reflections, everything's looking fantastic. Colors are vibrant, which is really cool. It's not just dark and grim. It's a game that really pops, really has a identity and a presence that I really dig. And I'm honestly intrigued by the story. I think it sounds pretty cool. I like his dynamic with, I forgot what his name, Keto and KK. I think that's what their names were. That seems like a cool dynamic. I like that they're like reluctantly working together, but they're not buddies. Maybe they will become buddies like BT in Titanfall 2. Everybody eventually becomes buddies, dude. We all buddies in the end. Remember that next time you want to yell at somebody on Twitter. I gotta take my own advice. And yeah, it's looking awesome, and it's coming out next month, and I'm fucking so stoked to play this. But I'm also stressed because I talk about this every episode. But like, February's full of games I gotta play. Like, games I have to play. I'm so excited for. And today I'll be playing Dying Light 2, and I'm very excited to play that. But then in March, we have more games coming out. Stranger of Paradise, which I really want to play. Gran Turismo 7, which I have to play. I have to play that. And then this is looking like a game I have to play. This is looking like one of the best looking games of this year. And that's saying something, considering we potentially have a God of War coming out this year. It might get delayed. I don't know. We do have Horizon Forbidden West coming out, which looks amazing. Elden Ring's coming out this year. So a lot of big hitters coming out. But this is looking so original in what they're doing that it's hard to not be excited for it, unless you're just not into first-person action and the very Japanese aesthetic and premise of the story. So yeah, to each their own. But I personally am very excited for this. Let me know in the comments, what did you guys think of this presentation? What do you think about Ghostwire Tokyo? Are you guys excited for it? Are you not excited for it? If you're not excited for it, why are you not excited for it? Do you think it's overhyped? Who's hyping it? Really, I feel like I'm the only person who's really hyping it. But maybe you're like, I don't get it. It doesn't look that interesting. It's just a first-person shooter. Who cares? If you are excited for it, what are you most excited about? Was there something in the video that I missed I didn't talk about? Maybe you want to bring it up in the comments. Let me know everything in the comments below when it comes to Ghostwire Tokyo and your thoughts on it. That's going to do it for this TLG Reacts, though. I've been Seth. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I may stream soon. That'd be cool. And then we have Tastecast this weekend. So until then, have a good week, guys, and take it easy.